Welcome back, dear students. In the last video, I explained to you in detail about what are fractions and what is a numerator and denominator. A fraction tells us how many parts of a whole we have, and also about unit and non-unit fraction. In unit fraction, the numerator is always 1, and in non-unit fraction, the numerator is not 1. It is more than 1. So now let's do some problems from our workbook. So all of you read the question. The first question is, write the fraction of each shaded figure and fill in the blanks. So we have to see how many portions are shaded and how many we have total number of portions. And then we have to write the numerator, denominator and the fraction. So the first one, let's do. In this circle, only one portion is shaded. Shaded means it is colored. Is some lines are drawn. It is either it is colored or some lines are drawn, or it is different. It's not plain. So that is called shaded. So this one is shaded. How many are shaded? Only one. So the shaded part will be the numerator. Very good. 1. And how many parts we have in total? 1, 2, 3. So that will be the denominator. So the fraction will be numerator by denominator. Numerator by denominator. Write this in this box also. 1 by 3. Second one. How many parts we have in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 10 parts in total. And how many of them are shaded? 1, 2. So the numerator will be shaded parts, that is 2. Denominator will be 10. And the fraction is numerator by denominator, 2 by 10. Write it in this box also. 2 by 10. How many are shaded in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how many total parts we have? We have 9. If you have confusion while counting, if you have doubt whether it is 9, 10, 8, then you can do this. You can write the numbers in the portion so that it will be easy for you to count. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the total number of parts are 9. That will come in the denominator. And how many of them are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that is coming in the numerator. And the fraction is 7 by 9. Next one. 1, 2, 3, 4 are shaded. And how many total we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of 8 parts, that is the denominator, 4 are shaded. So the fraction is 4 by 8. Always write the number of shaded parts in the numerator and total number of parts in the denominator. This again has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same as the above figure. So 9 will be in the denominator. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are shaded. So 6 by 9. The fraction is 6 by 9. The last one in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 are shaded. So that will come in numerator, and there are totally 8 portions. That is in the denominator. The fraction is 7 by 8. So hope all of you have got these answers. We are in page number 56. All of you do it along with me. First, let's read the question. Write the fraction of each shaded figure. Question number 2. So, they have given us a shaded figure and we have to write the fraction. In the earlier first question, we wrote the numerator, denominator and then we wrote the fraction. Here, we have to just see the picture and write the fraction directly. Let's start doing it. See this side. First one is done for us, 1/4. It is an example. One portion is shaded, so 1 on the top and there are totally 4 parts. So that is the denominator, 1/4. Now let's do the second one. How many are shaded here? 2. And how many total we have? 5. So the fraction is 2/5. This one, very simple. 1 is shaded and total how many we have? 1, 2, 3. So the number of shaded will come in the top numerator and total number will come in denominator. So the fraction is 1/3. Here also 1 is shaded. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 parts we have in total. So that is 1/5. Now tell me, this is a unit fraction or a non-unit fraction? 1/3, 1/5. They are unit fractions because the numerator is 1. Only one portion or one part is shaded in that. Okay. Now let's go to the next line. 2 portions are shaded. So 2 on the top numerator. And totally how many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2/4. Here 3 of them are shaded or colored. So 3/4 again. Very good. 3/4. One circle they have. How they have divided into 3 parts. So 3. Total number of parts is 3, denominator, and 2 of them are shaded, 2/3. Again, this circle is divided into 5 equal parts, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, and how many of them are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4/5. One, 2, 3. 3 is shaded and there are 5 equal parts. So 3/5. This is very simple. The circle is divided into 2 equal parts. So 2, and how many of them are shaded? 1. Very good. 1/2 is half. 1/2 is half. We are dividing into 2 equal halves. So these are the final answers for page number 56. All of you please check if you have got the right answers. Very good. Now let's move on to page number 57. Page 57 of your workbook. Math workbook, page number 57. All of you please read the question. Write the fraction and identify whether the fraction is unit or non-unit fraction. Unit or non-unit we have to identify. So first we have to write the fraction. So here there is one portion is shaded. And how many portions we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the fraction now? 1 portion shaded and there are 5 portions. So the fraction is 1/5. So the numerator here is 1. So what is the fraction? It is unit fraction. It is unit fraction because the numerator is 1. All of you please write unit fraction in the line below. In this line all of you write unit fraction. Now the second one. 1, 2, 3, 4 are shaded. And how many we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are totally 8 parts in the whole. Total 8 parts make the whole. And 1, 2, 3, 4 are shaded. So the fraction is 4 by 8. What is the numerator? Is it 1? No, the numerator is not 1. So it is a non-unit fraction. The last one. 1, 2, 3 are shaded and we have totally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the fraction is 3 by 6. Is it unit or non-unit? It is non-unit because the numerator or the shaded portion, number of shaded portion is 3. It is not 1. It is more than 1. There are many parts which are shaded. If the numerator is not 1, then it is non-unit fraction. All of you write this neatly. Now let us go to question number 4. We are in page number 57 of our math workbook. Page 57. Question number 4. Identify whether the fraction is unit or non-unit fraction and write them in their proper column. So there are 2 columns. Can you see? Unit fraction and non-unit fraction. And they have given us many fractions here. So we have to see each one of them whether it is unit or non-unit and write it in these boxes. Shall we do it? Come on, let's start. First is 1 by 5. 1 by 5. What is the numerator? It is 1. So it is a unit fraction. 1 by 5 is a unit fraction. So write it below this column, unit fraction column. Write in this box. Next is 1 by 10. 1 by 10 again is unit because the numerator is 1. So write 1 by 10 in this box. This also will come under unit fraction. Next one. So 1 by 10 is done. Now see 4 by 3. 4 by 3, is it unit or non-unit? It is non-unit because the numerator is not 1. 4 by 3. Now see 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is, numerator is 1. So again it is unit fraction. Write it in this column. Write it under unit fraction in this box. Okay, done. Now 2 by 5. 2 by 5, the numerator is 2. It is not 1. So write it in non-unit fraction. Two by 5. Next 1 by 3. 1 by 3 is unit because the numerator is 1. 1 part out of 3 parts. 1 part out of 3 parts. 1 by 3 is unit. Done? So write it under unit. Next, what is next? 2 by 3. There we saw 1 by 3, now 2 by 3. So the numerator here is 2. It is not 1. So it will come in non-unit fraction. Very good. All of you are answering correctly. Next is 1 by 6. 1 by 6 numerator is 1. So unit. Write it under unit fraction. 1 by 6. 8 by 10. Next is 8 by 10. 8 is very big. It is not 1. It is more than 1. So 8 by 10 is non-unit. Again 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is unit because the numerator is 1. Write it under unit fraction. So just look at this. Look at these two columns. We have written all the unit fraction in this side and non-unit fraction in this side. Have you done all of them? All the 10 fractions you have done? Now see, under the unit fraction, all the numerators are 1. Did you see? We have written like that. That's why we have written it under unit fraction. And non-unit, the numerator is not 1. It is 4, 2, 2, 8. It is more than 1. So this is all about unit and non-unit fraction. So page number 55, 56 and 57 done. Now let's move on to page number 58. We have question number 5. Shade the given fraction. What do you mean by shade the given fraction? In the previous question, in the question itself, they had shaded one portion or two portions and they have asked us to write the fraction. But here you see, they have given us what is the fraction. The fraction is 1 by 4 they have given. But see this diagram, this circle, none of the portions are shaded. So we have to shade the circle so that the fraction is 1 by 4. So how you will write the fraction in this circle? That is the question. The opposite. Earlier they have shaded and we are writing the fraction. Now they have given us the fraction and we have to shade. So all of you take your color pencils out. Any color. You can use many colors and make this whole page colorful. Okay. So for each question, each fraction, you can use different color. Now first one is 1 by 4. So 1 by 4 means the numerator is 1, denominator is 4 and the total number of parts are 4. So that they have already given us. 4 parts are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 will be shaded in that because 1 is in the numerator. 1 has to be shaded. So let us shade one part. Okay. Let us shade one part. Second, 2 by 5. So we need not do anything with the denominator because they have already divided into 5 equal parts. So the denominator is done. Only the numerator, 2 parts has to be shaded, right? To make this fraction 2 by 5, 2 parts have to be shaded. So we will shade those 2 parts now. Shall we shade these two? 1 and 2. Do it beautifully with your color pencils. Two by 5. Next, 1 by 3. 1 by 3. So there are 3 equal parts and we have to shade 1. And this is a unit fraction. So only one part will be shaded. So now let us shade this part. You can shade any one part, okay? And you can use any color you like. 1 by 3. So now tell me, if you write the fraction, what will happen? One part is shaded. So 1 and we have 3. 1 by 3. Next, 1 by 5. Next question. Have you done the first 4? Now go on to the next line. 2 by 4. So there are 4 equal parts and we have to shade 2 out of them. So I am going to shade this. Next, 3 by 4. We have to shade 3 out of the 4 equal parts. All of you please do it along with me. 1, 2 and 3. To shade 2 by 3 means 2 out of 3 equal parts. 1, 2. In this, see, there are 5 equal parts and we have to shade 4 of them, 4 by 5. Four by 5. I have shaded 4 parts out of the 5 parts. Next, 3 by 5. 3 out of the 5 equal parts. 3 out of the 5 equal parts. And the last one is 1 by 2. That is, there are 2 equal parts and we have to shade only 1 out of it. 1 by 2. Now your page should look like this, colorful, is it? Have you done it? Have you shaded the correct colors and correct number of portions? The numerator, what is the number? That you have to shade in the circle. Whatever is the numerator, the top number, you have to shade it in the circle. Have you all done it? Very good. Very nice. Now let us move on to the next page. The next page is page number 59 and the question is, what fraction of each shape is shaded? Write the missing numerator or denominator for each. So they have given us lot of small pictures and in that few parts are shaded. We have to count the shaded parts and the total number of parts. But see, in some they have given the numerator themselves, we have to write only the denominator. In few they have given the denominator and we have to write the numerator. So we have to count very carefully. We have to see what we have to count. Whether numerator or denominator. We have to see whether the top number is missing or the bottom number is missing. So accordingly we have to count and write the correct number. This seems to be easy, but you have to do really carefully, okay? But if you know what is numerator, what is denominator and how to write fraction, this is very simple. So the first one let's do. This is the picture. 1 is shaded and how many total we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the total will come in the denominator. So 4. Second, B. How many total are there? They have already given us 8. And how many are shaded? 1, 2, 3. That should come in the top as the numerator. 3. Go to C. In this triangle, this is a triangle, you all know, right? So one portion is shaded, so that they have written in the top numerator. How many total are there? 1, 2, 3. So that will come in the denominator. 3. See this picture? There are 6 shaded portions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have written 6 on the top numerator. And now we have to see how many are there total. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So totally we have 8 small portions and 6 of them are shaded. So we have to write 8 in the denominator. Here 2 portions are shaded in the square. They have divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 total. One big square they have divided into 9 small squares. We are doing page number 59, question 6, and now we are doing F. 1, 2, 3, 4. See here we have 4 portions. They have written it in the bottom, denominator. And how many of them are shaded? 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them are shaded. All the portions are shaded. So what will be the numerator? It will be 4. All the 4 portions are shaded. So the numerator will be 4. Denominator also 4. The fraction is 4 by 4. So the whole diagram is shaded. All the parts are shaded. So it is 4 by 4. See this star, beautiful star. 1, 2, 3 of them are shaded and totally there are 5. They have given that. So 3 of them are shaded. So write 3 here. Two portions and one is shaded. 1 by 2. This hexagon is divided into 3 parts. 1, 2, 3 and 2 of them are shaded. So numerator is already given. We have to write the denominator 3. What is this shape? Any one of you can guess it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sides are there. So it is a pentagon. And how many portions we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 portions. And 4 of them are shaded. So the fraction is 4 by 5. See this picture. The shape is very different. 1, 2, 3. And there are totally 4. So 3 by 4. Here the numerator is 1, 2, 3, 4. That they have given the numerator and we have to write the denominator. So what is denominator? Total number of parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 by 6. In this they have given the numerator. 1, 2, 3, 4 are shaded. Now let's see how many parts we have in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the total will come in the denominator. 4 by 8. This circle is divided into 6 equal parts. Total is 6. So that is in the denominator. And numerator will be number of shaded portions. 1, 2, 3. So 3 by 6. This again you see, this rectangle is divided into 2 equal portions. 1, 2. So 2 on the bottom. And how many of them are shaded? 1, 2. 2 is shaded. So the numerator is also 2. 2 by 2. The full rectangle is shaded now. The whole is shaded. All the 2 portions are shaded. Done? All of you wrote the numerator and denominators like this. So these are the final answers. Hope you all got the same answers. Please check. Now let us move on to the last exercise. That is match the following. Page number 60. In this you have to match the shaded figure with the correct fraction. Okay, what fraction this picture represents, that you have to shade. For that, first let us write all the fractions for these in the side. Then it will be easy for us to shade. Shall we do like that? Come on. What is the fraction for this? 2 by 5. 2 by 5. What is the fraction for this? 1, 2. And how many total? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 by 4. What is the fraction for this? Only 1 is shaded out of 5. 1 by 5. This is 1 by 2. 1 by 2. This is 1 by 4. So all of you write the fractions like this first. Now it is very easy. Same, whatever is there, you have to match it. You can do it yourself. It's so simple. 2 by 5, 2 by 5. The first one to the fourth one. Match it. Do it neatly with a scale and a pencil. Now second, 2 by 4. Where is it? 2 by 4 is on the top. Let's match it. So the next one is 1 by 5. 1 by 5, where it is? It is the second one in the second column. Yeah? Match it. Now this is 1 by 2. It is the last one. And 1 by 4. It is here, the third one. So please match it. So have you all matched it like this? The picture, the shaded portion and the correct fraction. Very simple. Very nice. Very neat work. So today we have done pages 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 and 60 from our math workbook. In the next video, let us learn about comparing fractions and equivalent fractions and do the workbook related exercises from that. Keep practicing fractions, shading of fractions. Till then, I will meet you soon. Bye-bye.